Hi, kindergartners. It's Miss Desi here. This week we are going to be learning about the author Kevin Henkes. And we're going to be reading some books this week that were written by him. And our first one is Wimberly Worried. Again, this is by Kevin Henkes. Wimberly worried about everything. Big things, I wanted to make sure you were still here. And little things, and things in between. Mama, what if I shrink? Wimberly worried in the morning, she worried at night, and she worried throughout the day. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. At home, Wimberly worried about the tree in the front yard. What if it falls on our house? And the crack in the living room wall. What if it gets bigger and something comes out of it? And the noise the radiators made. What if there's a snake inside? It makes this sound. At the playground, Wimberly worried about the chains on the swings and the bolts on the slide and the bars on the jungle gym. And she worried about her doll, Petal. Says, Petal's lost forever. I found her, sweetie. I'll wait for you, Petal. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but Petal's inside the washing machine. Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wimberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. When Wimberly was especially worried, she rubbed Petal's ears. Wimberly worried that if she didn't stop worrying, Petal would have no ears left at all. On her birthday, Wimberly worried that no one would come to her party. See, said her mother, there was nothing to worry about. But then Wimberly worried that there wouldn't be enough cake. Said, this is the best present ever. I wish I had my birthday today. Those are all her friends to her party. On Halloween, Wimberly worried that there would be too many butterflies in the neighborhood parade. See, said her father, there was nothing to worry about. But then Wimberly worried because she was the only one. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. Soon Wimberly had a new worry. School. Wimberly worried about the start of school more than anything she had ever worried about before. I know some of our friends out there watching had those same worries that Wimberly did about school. By the time the first day arrived, Wimberly had a long list of worries. What if no one else has spots? What if no one else wears stripes? What if no one else brings a doll? What if the teacher is mean? What if the room smells bad? What if they make fun of my name? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I hate the snack? What if I have to cry? So many things to worry about. Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wimberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. She worried all the way there. While Wimberly's parents talked to the teacher, Miss Peachum, Wimberly looked around the room. Miss Peachum said, Wimberly, there is someone I think you should meet. Her name is Jewel. She was standing by herself. She was wearing stripes. She was holding a doll. See, there's Jewel while all the other kids are playing. At first, Wimberly and Jewel just peeked at each other. This is Petal, said Wimberly. This is Niblet, said Jewel. Petal waved. Niblet waved back. Hi, said Petal. Hi, said Niblet. I rub her ears, said Wimberly. I rub her nose, said Jewel. Throughout the morning, Wimberly and Jewel sat side by side and played together whenever they could. Petal and Niblet sat side by side too. Wimberly worried, but no more than usual, and sometimes even less. Before Wimberly knew it, it was time to go home. "Come back tomorrow," called Miss Peachum as the students walked out the door. Wimberly turned and smiled and waved. "I will," she said. "Don't worry." Wimberly's not worried anymore. That's the end of our book. I hope